Yeah.
And she was like, okay, well, I'm probably gonna go to Daniel and Julie's then. And I was like, okay. And so she went there, and then Ruth had like all her boy cousins there, and yada
Mm.
yada yada. I was like, dumb, whatever. And then um that was fine. I didn't really care. I was a little sad, but what really made me sad was just like she left. Like I was up all night, but she called me at like 2, and she was on her way home. Yada yada yada. And one thing that really pissed me off, and I could not get her to understand. So she
Mm.
made a joke with Ruth, and they gave each other a midnight kiss, like they kissed each other on the lips.
Okay. Yeah.
And they're not like that at all. Which is just like it was obviously a joke, and I get that, but I'm like I told her, I'm like, I don't like that girls are just so willy nilly about things. Like,
Yeah.
oh, sure,
That's
let me
true.
just strip naked and walk around in front of you. Oh, yeah, let me
Yes.
touch your tit. Let me,
Mm-hmm.
She's like, well, you don't get it. You're not a girl. Like, that's just how we are. We're both, girls are just sensitive creatures. I'm like, yeah, that's fair. But, like, my mom and her generation, they didn't go around smacking each other's asses, grabbing boobs,
Yeah.
kissing each other, like, cuddling naked, like, shit like that. They didn't do any of that crap.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, girls try to walk this fine line. Like, yeah, it's okay for girls to cuddle. I think that's normal because girls are more emotional beings. They can cuddle
Mm-hmm.
with each other. That's not a big deal. Guys wouldn't do that because we're dudes.
Yeah.
Um, there's things like that. Like if you have to change in front of each other, it's not the end of the world. But like if it's a preventable, like there's no point in just like you know dropping
Butt
panties in
naked.
front of each
Yeah.
other and
Exactly.
walking around. Like I'm like there's a sense of respect and morality for yourself. Whether it's the
Right.
same gender and you both don't care, it's just like I'm like I don't care if I see another dude's penis, but like I
Mm-hmm.
would prefer not to
Yeah.
because I don't, and I would prefer not to show another man my penis, even though we
Uh-huh.
have the same body parts, and I'm not offended. Like
Right.
it's not. There's a level of respect you have to have for
Mm-hmm.
yourself and for other people around you, whether both of y'all don't care or not. Like, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like, and she's just like, yeah, I understand what you're saying, but I don't agree. And I'm like, how? I'm like, girls take this. Oh, we're more sensitive, emotional, and they stretch it so much now. Like modern girls don't have any limits with each other, and that's why like
Mm-hmm.
girls just make out because they're like she was telling me like girls I don't she's like I don't agree with it, but I understand like girls will make out with each other when they're horny. It's like that's
Bro,
not normal.
that's literally being gay. Like, what the fudge? Like, that's
That's just
immoral.
fucked up. Yeah. And so
Yeah.
she's like, I don't agree with it. I think it's disgusting. She's like, but I understand because girls are cleaner than boys. And I'm like, that's not right.
What?
And she's like, I know it's not right, but I understand. I'm like, so you're agreeing with it? And she's like, no. And I'm like, yes, you are, because you're saying you get it. Like, and then she
Yeah.
tried to justify it, like, oh, somebody says they're gay. Obviously, I don't support it, but I understand if they're insecure and they have this problem. Like, I get that they're insecure. I get the insecurity, but I don't get the thing they're doing. I'm like, yeah, but that's not the same thing here. Like,
Right.
you're pretty much saying you understand why they want to make out with each other. Like,
Yeah.
no,
That's
that's not cool. Like,
crazy.
so
That's
we
wild.
had this whole back and forth conversation about it because it's like, no, that's not normal. Like, you don't.
Yeah.
And I mean, she knows that. She knows it's not right.
Mm-hmm.
But like even just like her and Ruth's kiss on the lips as a joke for New Year's, like I told her, I'm like, what if Anthony and I just fucking give each other a big old smooch
Yeah.
on New
Nope.
Year's? Like she's like, well, I wouldn't have a problem with it because you guys are obviously not gay, just like Ruth and I are obviously not gay. I'm like, it doesn't matter. It's still wrong. Like
Yeah.
whether we're joking or not, that's gross and it's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And so like it was this whole back and forth thing. And it was really frustrating because it's like this is like this is why women are so annoying nowadays because like they try to justify all this shitty behavior as
Mm-hmm.
just that's just how we are. Like there's a stretch in morality now because it's like yeah, it's okay for girls to cuddle. It's okay if you
Right.
change in front of each other. It's okay if maybe hey do you mind looking at my boob? It's looking weird. I don't know if
Yeah.
this is not like things like that. And then girls take that and they're like, okay, now we can do whatever the fuck we want
Mm-hmm.
and just completely break all boundaries and like
Mm-hmm.
Ruth will strip butt naked in front of Ty Lynn and just walk around nude for no
Bro.
reason because she just likes to be naked, and Ty Lynn will be like not phased by it, and then Ty Lynn will like she'll cover herself. Ty Lynn tells
Yeah.
me she covers herself, but like
Mm-hmm.
just the fact of like I don't care. I don't care. It's not a big deal. I don't care. Like yes, it is a big deal because you're just like you're opening the gates for so much more. Like whether you think you
Right.
are or aren't or not, like it's
Mm-hmm.
still gross and immoral and like there should be a level of decency you should put on for yourself regardless of whatever the other thing is going
Right.
on.
Yeah.
And she just would not budge. And then what that's what really made me upset because like she got home and I was trying to like explain to her and we were in the middle of the conversation. She's like, honestly, I'm ready to go inside. I don't really care about this conversation, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. I don't really agree, but like I'm done. I'm bored. Like I'm gonna go inside. And I'm like, well, I was kind of in the middle of a conversation. She's like, I'm really tired. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just like, all right. And so she's like, bye, I love you. I'm just like, okay, bye, whatever. I was mad. I was like, it's bullshit. So I
Mm-hmm.
text her and I'm like, I'm sorry. Good night. And then she just goes, it's okay. I love you. Good night. And I just send her hearts. I'm like, fuck this. I'm not. And then she's
Mm-hmm.
all, then I start to cry. Like I literally just break down crying because
Yeah.
I'm just like I did not feel heard one bit from that conversation. Like I
Mm-hmm.
am in the right in this conversation
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Like you could try to justify it, but what you're doing is justifying worldly actions. I don't care if
Right.
that's how girls are. The Bible talks nothing but negative about anything remote. She's like, it's not sexual. I'm like, yes, it is.
Just hit it. Yeah.
Going up and grabbing your friend's boobs, whether you're doing it as a joke and not in a horny manner, is still sexual. You're touching their private parts.
Mm-hmm.
That's sexual. Like I told her, I'm like, what if I just went and jerked off Michael? Like just
Yeah.
for fun. Oh, I'm not gay, but it's just funny. Ha ha ha. Like, no,
Yeah.
that's not funny. That's gay. Whether I'm doing it sexually or out of homosexuality or not, that's gay. Like, I'm not gonna go grab his cock. Like, that's just gross.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm not gonna go like fondle his ass. Like, as a joke, that's still wrong.
Yeah.
It's the Bible's very clear about homosexuality, men and women.
Mm-hmm.
It's wrong. Whether you feel those feelings or not. Like, I guess my other question to her was like, how can girls make out with each other and it not have feelings? Like, making out is a act of passion,
Mm-hmm.
and if you're making out with the same gender and you don't have passion, that's just gross. Like, there's no way you don't. You know what I mean? Like, making out is a. I've always seen making out as a passionate, love-filled thing, and
Right.
so if two girls can do that and there's no feeling behind it, and there's just something weird going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know how you could just make out because you're bored with the same gender, and it's like, you know what I mean? Like that's a horny thing you do. You make out when you're horny,
Yeah, like,
and I
oh,
don't
hey,
know how you
let's
can.
just kiss because I'm bored. Like, what? No,
Yeah,
we
and if
don't
you're gonna
just
do
do
that,
that.
like
Yeah.
obviously, then you're gay. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Like if you're okay with that, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
that was fun, you're gay because it
Yeah.
should not turn you on. It should not be exciting. It should not. It should be gross. So
Mm-hmm.
anyway, I'm sorry. I'm talking a lot about it. It's just that it
No, no.
really.
I mean, no. I know. I'm enjoying the conversation. No, but yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Like, yeah, that's just weird.
Yeah, it completely ruined my night because I was like I don't really care that she kissed Ruth. That's not the big deal.
Yeah.
Like obviously she was joking around. She shouldn't do it, but obviously she was joking around,
Mm-hmm.
and that's one thing. But like then she goes and tries to explain that like it's not a big deal. And I'm like, well, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
This is exactly what girls do. I'm told her, I'm
Yeah.
like, I've seen plenty of girls justifying gay actions because this is just how girls are. I'm like, that doesn't mean that it's godly. It just means that that's what the world tells you.
Right.
Like I
Mm-hmm.
had a girl from my church retreat one time. She posted on her story her and her friend laying in her bed naked, just
Mm.
chilling there naked. I'm like,
Okay.
why?
Yeah.
Put some fucking clothes on. There's no reason. That's just weird. That's gay. Like I'm sorry,
Yeah.
that's
That's really
gay. Like
weird. Yeah.
you and I aren't gonna go lay up in my bed with our dicks out.
Mm-mm.
Regardless if that's just because you're boys, it's different. No, it's not. Men are just fucking actually mature and know how to like not be gross.
Yeah. That's weird.
It just made me so upset because like I did not feel heard. I hate when she does that. I'm in the middle of a conversation and she
Mm-hmm.
gets home or something and she's just like, I gotta go, sorry. And it's like it makes me so mad because it's like I'm in the middle of a passionate conversation
Mm-hmm.
and I want to make sure that you don't like you need to understand that that's not okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like she doesn't agree with me, which is fine. It's okay if you don't agree with me, but let's at least talk it out. And then it's just like, well, I'm bored. I'm gonna go. It's like really?
Yeah.
Like we're in the middle of a conversation. I want to be
Right.
able to share my feelings, and I want you to understand that regardless if you agree with me or not, there's a biblical side to this that is not
Mhm.
that this is not correct. This is a
Mhm.
worldly view, you
Yep.
know.
Mhm.
So, anyways,
No, yeah,
I mean,
I don't like not being heard. That was one thing that she would do too, and it's like made me so sad. It's like just listen to me. Like it's not that hard. Like at least appreciate or like act like you do care about what I'm saying. And it's just
right.
I don't know. I think that's just something that happened when I was growing up, but like yeah, it hurts to not be heard a lot. Like it hurts deep down. Like you know when like yeah, like so I don't know if it's the same feeling for you, but like whenever you like get hurt emotionally, it's like this like like
Hmm.
this D I don't know that D I get that same feeling when I'm like saying something or t telling something that I'm like passionate about, and either they get distracted and like go on some other topic, or they don't really show that they care. I get that same feeling. It's like, oh man, you're not listening to what I'm saying, and no, but I no, yeah, I hate that feeling, dude. It
Oh
sucks.
yeah,
It's like,
it
oh man.
literally feels like a stab in the chest. It's just
Yep, exactly.
like when you get the wind knocked out of you a little bit, and
Yeah,
you're just like, "Ugh."
yeah, yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. No, that's pretty much how I felt last night. Like,
Yeah. Mm.
and it's so interesting that they don't see it. Like, she asked me like afterwards. I think she asked me like, "Are you upset?" And I was just like, "Nah, I'm good." Like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, okay." It's just like, are you dumb? Like, not to be rude, you know, to her or whatever, but
Yeah.
it's like you just fucking shut me down
Mm-hmm.
and just left in the middle of the conversation that I was obviously passionate about.
Right.
It hurts. It hurts really bad. Like I
Yeah.
literally like was trying not to cry, but I
Mm-hmm.
was like, this is so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yeah.
mean, I just laid there and bawled my eyes out and went to bed. Like
Mm-hmm.
it
Yeah,
was,
I know, man. I
it's
know.
just not fun. And like part of me was also thinking like,
Hmm.
and I don't like thinking this way because it's just out of emotion. But part of me is just thinking like, dude,
Bomb
I'd be
location
so much happier
compromised.
without
Plan
a woman in
accordingly.
my life because all
Setting
women
a
are the
mine.
same. And that's such a fucked up way to think.
No,
But
I
I
mean
was literally,
I'll
for
be honest. It is. Go ahead and figure out your thought because I'm still trying to figure out my
10
thought now that I
seconds
think
to
about it.
well, I
insertion.
think I'm gonna complete your thought with my thought. It's like
Okay.
women, like if one woman
5 seconds.
thinks something's okay, then all the other women just justify it together. It's so stupid. It's like, okay, so now they're all thinking the same way because one woman said it was okay. It's like, no, that's not how the
Yeah.
fucking world works. Like, if a guy tells me, like, it's okay to gobble cock, that doesn't mean I'm gonna gobble cock.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
no.
No.
Yeah, it's gross.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's just
No, I
nasty.
understand.
Like,
Yeah. It's and I think I can't remember what I was
Laying
saying.
out
Like
the welcome mat.
um.
Mine active.
I was gonna say. Oh, I think I was just gonna say like, if you're like, I'd be much happier without someone, then that's like a sign. Like, yeah, I'd probably. I'm not saying end it, but like, take a step back. And obviously, again, it's really hard to do that and difficult and stuff. But if you're having that thought of, yeah, I'd be much better without them, then it's like, okay, something is wrong. It shouldn't be like that. Like,
but what's weird is I've never fully felt that. Like,
okay,
until
then
last night.
yeah,
Like,
something's wrong then.
because it's
I
like,
yeah.
usually I think like, oh, that's annoying, but last night I was like, this hurts and it shouldn't be this way.
Mhm.
I should be able, like, I was literally thinking to myself of just telling her like, I need a woman, you know. That's what I was thinking about telling her because that's how I felt. I was like, I need a
Uh-huh.
woman. I don't need these little teenage girl problems. I need a
Right.
woman who's like, who understands But like that's just also me being rude, because like I'm just judging her on this one problem we're having right now that just
Well,
pissed me off. It was also
mean-
super late at night. It was like 2 in the morning. We were talking about this. But, like, God knows if she actually meant what she said.
I mean, that's not the only problem that you've had, so I wouldn't
Well, yeah.
disregard that. But
But I guess this is the only time it's ever made me feel like I don't like this enough to not want to be
Destroy it.
in her presence. You know what I mean? Like,
mhm.
Op 4, last stop standing. Located the diffuser. Destroy it.
sorry. Good shot.
Can someone defuse it right now?
Yeah. Oh, shit!
It's alright, my bad. I just had to bait you.
No, you're good.
Friendly disabled the diffuser. Mission successful.
Yeah, it's weird. I've never had
Yeah.
a feeling like that before, and it went away because like
No, okay.
it's just like for a second I was just like it was one of those like all women are the same,
Mhm.
like not all women, it's like all girls are the same, where they all like,
They act the same. They have the same behavior.
yeah, they just justify everything instead of just fucking listening.
Mhm.
I'm always right. You know what she's doing? She's getting rid of her dog. Why? Because she realized she couldn't
Oh, she's
handle
getting rid of the
it.
dog.
Yeah, do you want it?
Make sure she sells it at least. Well, actually, make sure that it's not illegal or there's. I think there's some thing you got to be careful with, but make sure she at least sells it.
She was gonna try to give it to her parents, who technically paid app for it.
Do they want it?
Not really, but I mean,
Well, then
she
they're
wants
just
to make sure.
gonna lob it to someone else, probably.
Nah, they wouldn't do that.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
But she's freaking out because she can't find a place for the dog. Because technically, her mom said yes, Robert said no.
Mhm.
Secure the
So,
bombs.
but she realized she can't handle the dog. I'm just like, I swear, it's like I'm not her. Because then she wants me to support her decisions, and then I support her decisions, and then her decisions go apeshit. And it's like I can't say I told you so because I supported this, even though I knew
Op
it
4
was
has
bullshit.
located a bomb. Be ready for assault.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
you can. I mean, you can support someone and tell them, hey, this isn't right, but I'm gonna let you do your thing, and you know, this is your choice. I trust you that you're making the right decision for yourself. Blah blah blah. I mean,
Mhm.
you can still support someone and be like, I told you so,
10
but
seconds
you know,
remaining.
I wasn't. Because that's what you're supposed to do as a partner. Well,
Down
in
to
your
5
mom,
seconds.
but yeah, that doesn't mean you can't
Op
say.
4 has
you know, I told
located
you
a
so.
bomb. Get
Again,
ready
you
to
probably
engage.
shouldn't say that because that's kind of.
It's just
I don't think
pisses
that's right
girls
to
off.
do in general. I told you so, but
Yeah, because there's a lot of things I'm wrong about.
yeah, and they know. They know. They know.
Oh yeah.
So it's just
She even tells me when she
reinforcing it.
when she
Yeah,
called me, she's like, "Don't tell me I told you so, because I know."
I know.
Sorry, I cut you off.
No. Like, you know, you completed my thought. Like, they know.
Oh
that
yeah.
they're wrong, but so there's no point to. Even though it feels good, there's no
It's not
point
worth
to.
it.
Yeah. It's no
They
point.
get in trouble. Shit. You scared me, dude. Oh my
Op
god.
4, last
What the hell?
operator standing.
There was left.
Just jump out. Have fun.
I don't know. You want to both go at the same time?
Go.
Alright, I'm right. I'll go.
You have been spotted by hostiles.
No, he's
Fall
somewhere
back.
over here. I think he's down here right below.
I thought I saw somebody.
Do you have an impact, or you want to both vault?
Sure.
1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, god.
Bro, you walked right in my way. That was funny.
That's my bad.
No, it's alright.
That was funny. I don't like that I thought that
One
way,
friendly
though,
operator
'cause it's
remaining.
not a good way. We're not a good response to getting upset. I should just tell her, but I don't like. Don't know.
Well,
I'm just
I
tired
mean,
of. I'm tired of telling people to treat me better. Like, I just, it's like you either know to do it or you don't. You know, like
Mhm.
Mission
I
failed.
don't
All
want to
friendlies were eliminated.
like. There's a lot of times she hurts my feelings, and I'm like, you should apologize. And she's like, I hate when people tell me to apologize. I'll apologize when I'm ready. And like, I get that. I understand that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, you also need to just like say the words. You don't have to
Right.
mean it right in the moment, but say the words.
Mhm. Yeah.
Because you can't, it's the whole thing. And like, I've just been pissed off this past weekend with her because it's like, there's the Saturday thing. She was supposed to come over Saturday.
But
She slept. She stayed out with her friends, slept in. Okay. And then she's like, okay, we're not gonna do anything. I'm like, okay. So I'm gonna go over to Robert's anyways to fix his battery. Then she's begging me, please come over. I want to see you. Okay. Then I come over. We do our thing, whatever. It was good. She's like, we're gonna move it to Sunday to work on my car. I'm like, I didn't really want to
Secure
because
the
I
area.
wanted
Keep
to
the
have a
bombs
nice,
protected.
relaxing weekend.
Yeah.
She's like, well, you still will. We'll just do it tomorrow. I'm like, but that's defeating the purpose. I want to,
Yeah.
relax. And so Sunday rolls around. Oh.
Cool.
Oh, that's fine. Did they give up? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So Sunday rolls around and she is Wesley and I go to pick and pool,
Mhm.
and I told her that like on Friday night Wesley and I are probably gonna go to pick and pool, and I promised Wesley I would take him to pick and pool because
Yeah.
I don't feel like I get to spend a lot of time with him very recently. And so I wanted to make it up to him. And so I promised him I'd go to pick and pool. And so we went to pick and pool, and she was still sleeping. I
Mhm.
called her, and she was like half awake. And so I texted her, like, going to pick and pool. Okay. And she didn't say anything. So we get to pick and pool, we're farting around. And then she texts me like an hour into it, like, what you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm still at pick and pool. No response. I called her, nothing. I'm like, okay, she's still sleeping.
Mhm.
So then, like an hour later, I get a text when I'm about to get home at like 12:30. She's like, let's just not do anything today, then, since you're not home. And I'm like, oh, I just got home. And then she got mad at me. She's like, if you hadn't gone to pick and pull this morning, we could have, done things with my car. And I'm like, you're the one that slept in.
Yeah.
I'm like, you
Literally.
slept in. That's not my fault. And she's like, well, I
Mhm.
slept in because you were still at pick and pool. I'm like, it's bullshit. Don't try to throw this on me. Like,
Mhm.
you slept in. You should have gotten up. If you really wanted to hang out as badly as you're saying you are, you would have gotten up, texted me, hey, where are you at? I want to come over. And then I would
Mhm.
have been like, oh, okay. Because Wesley and I were just farting around at pick and pool. We looked at the
Mhm.
Mustangs. We looked at the Hondas. We looked at a bunch of crap. We were just bored waiting for her. And so
Mhm.
she could have definitely made the effort, but she wasn't because she was sleeping. And
Mhm.
so she was getting all mad at me, and but she came over finally, and we hung out for a little bit. We put Wesley's new radio in,
Oh, nice. Yeah.
and um, so that was fun. And it's just like she got all mad at me for going to pick and pull. She's like, "We had a plan for this morning to work on my car and yada yada yada." And I'm like, yeah, you know what? We also had a plan for Saturday to work on my
Right.
car, on your car.
Mhm.
She's like, no, but you told me way before this pick and pull thing that we were gonna spend this entire weekend on my car. And I'm like, yeah, and that's proved ineffective. We haven't done it at all. Like, she's like, well, yeah, but like, if you hadn't gone to pick and pull this morning, we could have done something this morning. I'm like, yeah, maybe, but you also didn't seem very interested. You were sleeping. So it was this
Yeah.
whole back and forth bullshit. I'm just like, this is stupid. Like, this isn't my fault.
Mhm.
Like, none of this is my fault. I'm just bored in the meantime, waiting for her to figure out what she wants to do.
Mhm.
And so I told her, I'm like, I don't feel like I get to spend a lot of time with my brother recently, and it's bothering me because it's like
He's your brother.
he's my brother, and it's like I told her, I'm like, I feel like I have to put everything on hold waiting for you to come over, and if I'm not ready, you get mad. It's like, so I spent time with my brother this morning because I've been pushing everybody off because I told him, like, I feel like your plans come before everybody else's. I'm like, it's not fair.
Mhm.
Like, my brother wants to spend time with me. Sometimes Anthony wants to spend time with me. That doesn't mean I got to put everything on hold to wait for you. Like, no.
Mhm.
So she got all mad. I just
Need to
won't
use
come
your
over
drone to
anymore. I'm
locate a
like, that's
bomb.
not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, respect my time. Like,
Yeah.
I have other people who want to hang out with me too. Like,
Mhm.
I'm tired of I feel bad. I honestly feel so bad whenever you come over and Leslie's all there. Like, I'd love for us all to just go sit and hang out. I don't know why she
Drone
can't
has
just sit
located
with
a
us
bomb.
and hang out with us.
Yeah, I
It
know.
bothers
Like,
the crap.
I enjoy when she's just, even if she's not talking or anything. Like, it's fun. I'm, if that's the only way that we can hang out, and she's there, I don't care. It's fine. We all hang out.
Yeah.
It's fun that she's around.
Insertion in
Sometimes
10
she
seconds.
talks, whatever. Great. It's nice to get to know her, but You know,
5 seconds
when
to go.
she has to go and be somewhere else, like when we were cleaning the guns, I'm like,
Bomb's location
why
and
can't you just
defuse
sit
it.
here while you look at the gun or talk to
I
us
know.
or whatever? Like, I don't get that.
What the hell?
I don't know.
Alright. Well, that was pointless. Yeah, no, I completely agree. It's like it's rude because she knows I'm gonna go follow her, and it's like I don't know. Sometimes she's understanding, sometimes she's not. That's what the annoying part is. It's like
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's...
I'm not trying to talk shit here. I'm not trying to make y'all mad
No.
for me. It's just like it's one of those things. It's just like, can you just come hang out with us? Like, you don't need to, like, cause I don't know. You don't. It's rude. Like, I would love for us all to just chill. Like you said, we were sitting at the table.
Yeah,
We all four could have just sat there and chilled.
yeah.
It would have been really fun. But no, I had to go into the other room. Then she's like, "Oh, you go hang out with them." You know, I could watch my TikToks, and it's like, yeah, but now I feel bad. I feel pressured. So it's just like, you guys aren't technically get mad at me, so I have to do what's easiest.
Throwing ROU!
Sorry, wait, I'm trying to do this here. I'll do this.
Oh, you're good. I want to distract you.
Setting hard freeze!
Wait,
The diffuser is no longer in possession.
shit.
Down
Wait,
to
told me
one
they were
friendly.
down?
All friendlies have been eliminated.
Oh, there's someone downstairs.
Yeah, I didn't even see him. It was pretty clean, honestly. Good job. And, I don't like this map. I kind of want it out of rotation.
I don't like it either. Forgot what we're talking
Her
about.
problem
Oh, yeah.
with going out there is that she gets cold. So I told her, I'm like, why can't you just come sit with us? And she's like, it's really
Gets
cold
cold.
out there.
Wear a jacket.
Yeah, bring a blanket. I don't know.
Yeah, bring one of those nice soft blankets or whatever.
Exactly. I don't know. It just makes me upset. Like last night, Wesley and I were putting in the radio or whatever, and she came and sat outside of the car with us. That was nice.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I'm not gonna just sit in my
Wait,
bed.
last night? What was last night?
Or yesterday, but before she went to
Your turn
work,
to
she
locate a
came
bomb.
over around 12:45, 1, and she hung out until she had to leave for work at 4. So we were just hanging around
What day is
Wesley
this? I'm
was-
sorry?
yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. Okay.
Yeah, and so she was here hanging around before she had to go to work. And,
Yeah.
You know, Wesley was fiddling around with his radio stuff, and we were sitting in the CRV, and she came and sat in the back seat and talked with us. Like, that was nice. Like, because it's annoying, like, going inside when I want to do other
Drone
things,
has
and, like,
located
just
a
sitting
bomb.
there in my room
10
while she
seconds
watches
before
TikTok.
insertion.
It's not fun. Like, it's one thing if you're always gonna talk to me, but like she'll sit there and literally have her back turned to be watching TikTok. And I'm like, can you get off TikTok?
You've located a
It's like,
bomb. Make
no,
your way
just
to its
leave,
location
and I'll
and
get up, and
defuse
she's
it.
like, where are you going? It's like, anywhere but here, because I'm bored. Like, they didn't invite you over to come fucking watch TikTok. Like, God,
Yeah.
it just drives me insane. I hate
No,
TikTok.
I understand that. Yeah.
I'm so dead.
Rolling out ROU! Making a hole!
Op 4
Dude, that was a clean shot, dude.
Throwing projector system.
cover the diffuser.
Yo, he's lit right in that corner.
Yeah, I got it.
Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission
That was
successful.
fun. I'm not trying to lay my woes out. I really shouldn't. I shouldn't do it to Wesley because he gets really mad. And I know talking about Thailand, and it makes
Oh
Thailand
well,
upset.
yeah,
when I
because
talk.
I mean, he knows, like, bro, he's got again, yeah, he. Hold on, let's just think for a second. Yeah, no, yeah, I don't think he understands. Well, yeah, I don't think. Yeah, he doesn't understand what the
Relationships.
situation that you're in.
Hmm.
Um, because he's like, I just like cut him off, like, boom, okay, bye. Like, I mean, maybe he can do that. I don't know,
We need
but
to locate a bomb.
I I
It's
can't.
different when it actually happens.
Right,
When you're
Drone has
actually in
located a bomb.
right. Because like me, I thought it'd be the same. Oh yeah, da, da, da. But you don't want to because you really just you really like him, you know. So like you can't just be like, all right, I'm done talking to you and I'm being treated like this. Da, da, da. That's really hard to do. But yeah,
Yeah,
so no, I get where you're coming from. But
yeah. It's upsetting. It's like
10 seconds.
I don't know.
Insertion in 5 seconds. You found
I
a
just
bomb.
want things
Make
to-
your way to its location and defuse it.
what?
I want to be able to talk to him about it without like him getting super angry. But like, yeah, it's just impossible. And I feel bad because Thailand always gets mad. And she's like, "You talk shit about me to your brother." I'm like, "I'm not trying to. I have nobody else to vent to." And it's like,
You
it
what?
just makes me. I have nobody else to vent to in the moment.
Oh yeah.
Hell, jeez.
Swapping to Gemini.
You must
Oh
recover the
god, that
diffuser.
was so close. I just got a little bit quicker. Yeah, so I need to stop
Diffuser
doing
is
it.
now secured.
You said
Listen
what?
to him. I need to stop doing it, like ranting to him.
Oh. Wait. Why does she get mad about it when you do it to him? Sorry.
Because she feels like he doesn't like her, and so
Oh, okay.
the more I get angry at her about her in front of him, the more he has reason not to like her.
Okay.
Which isn't the case. It's just, I mean, to be fair, also like she doesn't make it easy. Like when she's around me and him, she'll say something like, "No, don't do that," and I'll tell her, I'm like, "Do you want my brother to like you? Then I wouldn't do that in front of him." You know, I literally will tell her that. She's like, "I don't care anymore." It's just like, okay, well, you'll make yourself look bad because that doesn't look very good. I don't know. It's 2024, and I know it's bullshit to say, "Oh, it's 2024," but like, I was literally thinking about it last night. I'm like, do I really want to like go through another year of all this bullshit? That's where my mind is at, you know? It's like, she wasn't even listening to what I had to say last night. It's like, I mean, she was listening, but she's just arguing the whole time. And it's like, that's just how it always goes. I'm in the right. Instead of just being okay with it, you gotta argue. It's like, really?
I feel like that's how it's been.
Down to one friendly.
For a
We
while.
have been eliminated.
Right, and that's why I'm like, it's a new year, and I know that means nothing, it's just another day, but like, it's a new year, like, do I really want to deal with this again, or do I want to, like, just, like, how long am I willing to put up with this? And I think last night, like, I hit my point where I'm just like, this is frustrating, like, genuinely frustrating.
It is.
The dog, bad idea. She did it anyways, and now she's regretting the consequences, and she got mad at me for not being sensitive, like, she's over here calling me while I'm in the
Yeah.
car like 3 times. I was with my parents. I just sat down to eat. She calls me. After I tried calling her like 5 minutes prior and she wasn't answering the phone because she was talking to someone. Then she calls me as soon as I sit down and starts going off about the dog. And I'm just like, okay, yeah. I need to go eat. And so I go sit down and I go
Secure the
eat.
bombs.
And then like 10 minutes after I'm done eating, still talking to my parents, she calls me again. And it's just like, so I have to get up and leave and go talk to her. And then like,
Camera feed up and running.
I get in the car and she's like, "Can you call me?" And I'm just like, "I'm in the car with my family." And I try calling her, and then I don't know how to respond because, you know, we're in the Civic, it's small as hell, people are listening.
Yeah.
And so she gets mad. She's like, "You're not being helpful." I'm just like, "Oh my god, dude!" Like, I don't know. It's one of those bad periods. I feel like right now. It'll get
10
better.
seconds.
It will. But like, it's just annoying. Like, we
Has
go
it?
through the stupid.
Ready.
I don't
5
know.
seconds and counting.
Okay, it's like it's not that it gets great, it just gets better.
Because
you know what I mean?
Op
it
4
was
has located
great,
a bomb.
right,
Be
for
ready
a couple
hostile
days
action.
or something, and then what?
Couple weeks probably.
Okay, and then now we're back to this, which I feel like is recurring a lot.
I think she's just getting comfortable, which is the problem.
Well, the problem's gonna be getting comfortable. It should be the way. Like, yeah, it's not a problem getting comfortable. The problem is the way she's acting when she's comfortable.
Right.
And, yeah,
She just has an attitude that kind of drives me insane, and I told her that. I'm like, you need to like quit with this stupid ass attitude. Like, every time something goes a certain way, she gets all mad. I'm just like, you need to stop having an attitude. You know, no, I was like, it's stupid. I'm honestly just running around, hoping to run into somebody.
yeah, I am too. I'm not really paying attention. Straight. Oh, as soon as it's fucking potty. In the bathroom.
Diffuser's down. I got eyes on the diffuser.
1 Op 4 remaining. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Yeah, he made too much noise. So my whole point is I just want to be heard. I want to be
Yeah.
able to have a conversation where it's like,
Mhm.
that makes sense. I hear what you're saying. I'll take that into consideration and not let me just. But to be fair, I do the same crap to her. She'll try to tell me something, and I'm just like, no, that's wrong. And I'll just like go. And I mean, it goes both ways. I need to work on myself too. She's not the only problem in this, whatever it is. Like, I'm also a problem because I'm very stubborn, I'm very strong-willed, and I have my ways, and that's it. You know what I mean? And so she'll tell me something, and I'm like, no. Or she'll ask me to do
Secure
something
the
that's out of
area.
my
Keep the
comfort zone.
bombs
I'm like, no.
protected.
Mhm.
So I mean, I'm not easy either. You know, I'm not saying I'm
Yeah,
Mr. Perfect.
yeah, no, yeah.
So I mean, I have no right. I feel like
But
at the same time,
if
like,
you're acknowledging it and you try to make an effort, that's where I think that's where it all matters, honestly.
well, she'll acknowledge it too. I'm like, you don't listen.
But does she
She's
try
like,
Op 4
to,
has located a bomb.
like,
Be
in the
ready for
moment,
assault.
she like, yeah, I know I'm being really poopy right now. I'm
She
trying
did
to work on
yesterday.
it. Okay.
like we were sitting in the car, and I'm like, you need to like, I'm like, you need to wake up, because she
10
was.
seconds left.
I was telling her I'm upset that she's been like blowing off our plans this whole weekend.
5 seconds and
And
counting.
she's like, I'm like, you sleep in too long, da da da. She's like, I know, I'm really working on that. I'm
Op
trying
4
to
has
be better
located
and
a
all
bomb.
around.
Be ready for hostile action.
She's like, I think I'm just depressed right now. I get that. So I mean, we had a genuine conversation about that. So it seems like I mean, she's self-aware.
Yeah.
It's just like, how badly does she want to fix it? That's where
Right. Yeah.
the other. Is that you?
Up top.
Stole my kill.
Nice kill, no kill. I think there's someone else still on there.
Yeah, I got it.
That was
Reload.
yours. Nice job.
Anybody else? Pretty fun. Just keep going. Oh, nope, they're downstairs.
Yo, Thermite is on my X outside the window.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's that way. He's like one tap. Yep.
Now he knows I'm there. Let him come
Oh,
in.
your echo, nice. He's staring at the window. Oh, got him.
Sweet.
No. He didn't get Thermite actually. Thermite was by Valk. So just.
I mean, they're gonna probably try to rush OBJ, yeah. Damn. I believe in team. Jeez. Now they know where I'm at.
Yeah, you destroyed that whole map, that whole drone.
I know, I don't let them know.
Don't forget about your little echo guys.
I know, I don't really care for them though.
I just use them as drones pretty much to scope.
But yeah. They're gonna have to come in. Yeah, they're rushing A. No B. They want me to leave A, but I will not.
Friendly, last
damn.
operator standing.
That guy was ready.
Yeah.
Get him, get him, get him. Yeah, boy, you got it.
Down to 15 seconds.
Yeah, you got it.
Time expires in 10
Not,
seconds.
aw.
That's why I don't like that gun. It's just.
All friendlies.
But they didn't plant.
What?
Why did they win? They still had to plant.
Well, they killed the last guy within time.
It doesn't matter. When all 5 people die, you still have to plant before you win the round.
No, you don't.
Really?
You can kill. You can kill everybody.
Huh. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah. You don't have to plant to win the game.
Interesting.
Yeah. Watch. We'll all die here and we'll see.
I guess my final thoughts. I don't mean to text shit. I don't want you to be mad at her. I'm just last night really upset me.
Say again.
I said I don't mean to talk shit. I don't want you to be mad at her.
Oh no,
last
yeah.
night.
Again, you know me.
Secure the bombs.
I still I do spectate everything I don't associate with stuff. I mean, like, yeah, I agree with things, but that doesn't mean you be like, oh, she acts like this, I'm gonna treat her poopy. I'm gonna treat her exactly the same.
No, but I don't want you to think.
Oh, yeah, I mean, she's just a person who's going through stuff, like we all are.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for assault.
Electrosensor active. Electrosensor active.
10 seconds to insertion.
Specchio active. Looking for intel.
5 seconds and counting.
Yeah, I guess my thought. I want whatever this new year to bring. I want it to be better.
Good, yeah, you want good things, which is good.
And I think she does too. Ultimately, I think she wants what's best for both of us. I just think she can be a little selfish. So can I. So I'm not gonna say I'm not. But
Right.
I do a lot more. I feel like I do a lot more selfless things, even though I'm selfish.
Specchio sensor on the lookout.
What the fuck? On a piece of tape?
Specchio sensor on the lookout.
No, I just,
Oh, my aim is so fucking
where
bad. That window where we would shoot people, he dropped down to the stairs right there. You know what I'm talking about?
One friendly
Yeah.
remaining.
Oh, wait.
Sorry.
No, it's alright, I couldn't hear him.
Not so least. I wouldn't just hold that. He probably can come around.
Bomb diffuser in place.
What does this guy do again? Solely? Oh,
About to find out. I don't know. I have no
Oh.
clue.
He just,
I think he can scan like nearby electronics or something.
oh, right.
Oh wow, that aim, that was awful.
Yeah, I think he just,
Great gun. Yes, turn your back. That's a great idea. Yeah.
Bomb defused. Mission failed.
Kind of a long round. Kind of forgot those one.
that was cool. Okay, hold on, 1 second. Be okay.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Okay. Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, I'm ready whenever. What's Wesley doing sleeping?
I haven't checked on him, but I think so. I hate how everybody sleeps on. Like, God, just wake up.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's one thing about 2024 too. Is I don't want to sleep in. I got up at like 7 today.
I literally don't sleep in. Like, even if I wanted to, like, I wanted to
Mhm.
sleep in today, I still can't. Like,
Mhm.
and I'm honestly okay with that.
Mhm.
I feel like shit when I wake up at like 12 and I'm like, wow, my whole day is
Yeah.
gone.
Mhm. I just feel like a bum.
I know. Like, I don't like when people sleep in.
Mhm.
I was trying to tell Thailand yesterday that, like, it's like statistically proven that people who wake up early are more successful in life.
Mhm.
She's like, that's not true. Da-da-da. I'm like, yes, it is. I'm like, you get more shit done when you wake up early. Like, it's just facts.
Well,
There's more
you have the
things to
more
do.
yeah, you have the more likelihood of doing a lot more stuff than
And you're usually
getting up
just a
late.
more
Yeah.
motivated person when you wake up early. Like, oh,
Mhm.
it's 7 o'clock. Cool, I can get up and fart around. Like right now, she's
Mhm.
sleeping. It's 11:30.
Dude, shoot.
I haven't. Well, I'm assuming she's sleeping. She hasn't texted me, which
Mhm.
she usually texts me when she wakes up. So I'm
Mhm.
assuming she's sleeping, and this is an everyday thing. I mean, yesterday she didn't really get out of bed until 12:30. It's just like I don't know how you do that. Like
Mhm.
that's awful. I would never
I
do
don't know
that. I don't
either.
know.
Yeah.
But anyways, enough talking crap about people. I shouldn't be doing that. I'm not trying to talk crap. I'm just irritated.
No, yeah, I know you're
And
not.
it's just nice to feel heard, and that's why I talk to you guys because you guys actually like listen.
Mhm. No,
And she listens. It's just like the arguing is the annoying part. Like,
yeah.
anyways, I have a unrelated question.
Yeah.
About the Mustangs. If you want to
Yeah.
talk about that, if not, it's okay.
No, you talk about what do you want to talk about?
So you have the what are they? Hot rod performance cams.
Mhm.
I am looking at a chart that shows the difference between it's a dyno chart between stock, hot rods, and thumpers, right?
Mhm.
So the stock cams obviously perform the worst.
Right.
Um, the thumpers get more horsepower and torque in the higher end. However, on the rise, it gets less.
Mhm.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
So like as you're coming up, it gets less horsepower. Once you hit the top max power peak, then it jumps up.
Mhm.
The hot rods get more on the power band up, but less. They kind of start to drop off towards like the max power band of the
Mhm.
thumpers.
Yeah.
So part of me is like, what do I do? Do I get the hot rod? A lot of people are saying, get the hot rods, get the hot rods, get the hot rods. It's like,
Mhm.
I want to get the hot rods, but at the same time, if I can make more power,
How
that
much
could
more
just
power
be-
though?
It looks like it's a 20 to 30 horsepower difference with the thumpers, but that's at like 5,500 RPM.
Okay. But it depends on how you want to go. Because, I mean, if you think about it,
Op 4 has found a
if you're
bomb.
wanting to go for power in the end, you're going to probably swap them out for, like, stage 3 or 4 comp cams. So,
10 seconds
I
left.
think the thumpers are stage 3. If I'm not mistaken.
are they?
5 seconds.
That's what I've been told.
Oh, well, then maybe they are. Well, if they're not,
Op 4 has
then you'd end
located a
up
bomb.
upgrading
Be
them.
ready for hunt.
But,
I mean, yeah, the only problem with the thumpers is whether I get the no springs or not, I still have to get cam limiters.
oh, yeah, oh, okay. Okay.
'Cause, yeah, otherwise you could blow up your head
Yeah.
or something. That's also expensive. That should not be as pricey as it is.
Mhm.
Cam limiter kit is like $300.
Yeah. Again,
It's retarded.
hot rod cans, man, cheap. And I know, oh yeah, power, and I thought the same thing too when I was getting stuff. But, like, I just want to have fun with it right now. I'm not trying to make, oh, the most power and do all
I
this.
know.
But no, I know what you're talking
I'm with you. It's just hard because like I sat there with Robert because we were talking about
Yeah.
Mustang and stuff. And he was talking about his and like, you know, Four Eyes, the guy who like built his.
Yeah,
fucking- Robert did the exact same build. Like
Oh,
the exact.
awesome.
He didn't know about the guy, but you know he bored
Similar,
out his
yeah.
thing. I think to 5.0. Got custom pistons, you know, the best cams he could get, bigger oil pump, bigger oil pan, full fuel pump. I mean, I told you about all this stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like Robert did that entire build pretty much, made the same
Uh-huh.
around the same horsepower, and it's like
Mhm.
I was sitting there listening to it. And it's like, dang, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad when you can dump money into a car. But when you're a young kid, you just want to have fun. But unless that's your,
I mean, my goal is to make it as powerful as I can. Like I'm looking for a
Right.
GT500 supercharger to put on it.
right, yeah, in the future, yeah.
In the future, absolutely. I'm not gonna just buy one and throw it on. No,
Yeah, right.
I just
but-
want to buy one and have it ready. So when I'm ready to
One
throw it
on
on,
4
I just
remaining.
throw
Sure.
it on.
but,
You need the adapter plate and shit, but
yeah.
Op 4
Whatever
eliminated. Mission successful.
fun to you, whether that be making the most power right now and blowing more money than you don't have to, or if you're just wanting something similar, you know what I mean? Whatever you
yeah,
want to do.
no, I mean, you should get yours dyno tuned. I'm curious to see how much power yours throws out with those cams.
Someday, but there's no point because I'm not trying to. Just enjoying my car.
I mean, I mean, you did notice a power increase with the
Oh,
hot
yeah.
rods, right?
Yeah. Especially
Okay.
after like 3K. Yeah.
It's true. Oh man, I'm about to shit myself.
Go bathroom.
I don't want to get kicked.
Protect the bombs.
Just you will just go inside of a camera and look, like lay down and then go inside a camera.
People are gonna get mad at me.
I don't worry about it, man. It's just a
Alright,
thing.
I'll be right back.
Wall reinforced! Time to reach.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds. Bomb locations are secure.
Enjoy the
Welcome
view.
net deployed.
Great news! Very furry. They're quite furry.
Man.
Dated a jowl for a while. They're quite furry. Very furry. Quite furry. Very furry.
Men and women created by you know the thing.
Razor wire.
5 seconds left. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
I won't make this easy for them. Keep our barrier up. Barrier formed. Keep it deployed.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Alright. Apparently you do get kicked if you stay in freaking.
It's better than
Whatever.
leaving and getting banned for like an hour.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm reconnecting right now, though. Oh, speak of the devil, she texted me.
Ooh.
Oh, you died.
Yeah, I'm not really paying attention.
Dude, since when did... How long does it take for your credit score to change? Like, how often does it
take
update?
months. Like it takes a while for your credit score to up or down.
Well, no, it seems like down, they immediately do it.
Well, like if you take a loan out, it'll come out, but going up, well, and down sometimes. I think it depends, but going up for sure, I know takes a little bit. Why? What do you got?
Okay. I am at a specific number I would not like to be at. I'm at
Like,
586 and 594.
okay,
And though
that's not
it went
bad.
down because I because of the Capital One crap. And I just I got my Discover card ordered, so
Capital One. What happened to Capital One?
they the first time it went down was when they checked me for credit approval
Oh,
for the
right.
card, and then the second time is when they were verifying my account. Somehow they checked my score again, and it went down 16 points.
Need to use your drone to locate a
It just
bomb.
pisses me off because Thailand's over here in like the 700s and I'm over here fucking crawling at 594. It's like, why? She told me hers went up today. Why is hers going up? Mine's not. Like, I spend on my credit card every single month and I pay it off every single month. Like, why is it not going up?
Hmm.
I also pay myself credit builder every month. Like, I don't understand how it works.
But no, yeah, it just takes time. You gotta just pay your bills all the way. Do you pay the full balance or do you only pay the minimum?
Full balance.
Okay, yeah. It shouldn't be.
I never leave money in there at the end of the month. Like,
Yeah.
well, I
Seconds to
did
go.
this time because I paid it off earlier.
Mhm.
Let me see when it's
5
due.
seconds before insertion.
I should have like 70
A
bucks
bomb must
spent
be located and
in
defused.
my credit card right now. 69 again. And my available credit keeps going down, which is frustrating.
Looks like I'm at 772 right now.
That's really good. You can get any loan you want, pretty much.
Yeah, but I'm never going to.
Another mate!
Well, I mean, like, if you ever
No,
need to,
yeah,
like
if I need
rent
to,
an
yeah.
apartment or a house,
Right.
like,
No, yeah, for sure, but
it's
Yeah,
just
really
nice.
good.
It's like one of those niceties, like, okay, I have a good credit score. Cool.
oh, yeah.
Time for a wake.
Bomb has been located.
No. No, I couldn't.
I'll give them a call. Swapping mag! Let's see them hide now.
Castle.
Tagging the bad guys.
So what I'm doing now is I'm getting my Discover card, which has a $1,000
One friendly operator
credit
remaining.
limit, and keeping my Capital One open for credit history, and I'm just gonna like pay like under 30% on my Capital One card every month just to keep that, transaction history alive.
Why?
Huh?
Why do you want to have that other one open still?
Because the older the account, the more likely your credit score will go up, because credit history is a big thing for companies. Like if you have a long history, so I've had this one for like about a month and a half, 2 months. So if I just keep it open and just like spend nothing on it, pretty much, like little by
I see what you
little,
mean.
like
Yeah.
have it open, and the credit history will be
The
longer.
diffuser is no longer in your possession.
Then I'm gonna get the
Op 4
Discover card,
eliminated
which will
all
actually be
friendlies.
easy to make payments on, because 30% of my credit secure line keeps going down on Capital One. I don't know why, but 30% of like 130 is like nothing. So I can't even put anything on my credit card other than maybe like a small payment, maybe, kind of thing. So I got the Discover card to where it's like, okay, I can actually stay under 30% while utilizing the card easier. Like I need to put gas in my car, I can actually do it on my Discover card, whereas on my Capital One I can put like $10 in and that's 30% or whatever.
Wait, so how much do you wait? So why can't you do more than 30%, or why are you saying 30%?
So on credit cards, if you go over 30%, you have
Oh,
a
right.
very unlikely
We need
chance
to
of
locate a bomb.
raising your credit score. It gets reported as like too much credit card usage.
Really? Interesting.
'Cause I did 160 out of 200 on my Capital One, and then I went in Credit Karma, and it's like high credit usage. This is a big impact, and I'm just like, really?
I've
Why
never
even
had
give me
that
the
issue.
damn card?
Yeah, I've never had that issue.
I mean, have you spent more than 30% on your credit card?
For sure.
You maxed it out?
No, I've never maxed it out. Well, I mean, I guess I've got, my limit is, maybe that's why, because I have a higher limit, so,
What's your limit?
10 seconds to insertion.
Be 1,000, right?
Available.
5 seconds
My
before
limit's
insertion.
4,500. So
Oh shit, bro! What the fuck?
now that I think about it,
Locate
yeah, I
and
don't think
bomb.
I don't go over 30%.
What's the most you spent
rare.
on your credit card?
Let me think. I think most like 1,200. I think.
Deploying code.
Gotcha. It was like one purchase or multiple purchases?
Multiple purchases. I had to take my bike to the shop with the whole thing. So yeah, I think about 1,300 bucks.
You have located a bomb.
Yeah.
Not bad. It's definitely
Hey,
not.
yo.
That's definitely less than 30% of 4,500. So.
Okay, so then maybe that's why. I think I started off with 4 grand. I think, or I think 4,000 was my original. But yeah, I didn't realize I forgot so high. Yeah, so now that I understand, what's your limit again?
My limit right now is 200 on my Capital One card.
Oh, okay, yeah, no wonder. Now I understand what you're saying with 30%. Yeah.
Which is why I'm getting the Discover card. Yeah, it's a useless card because all I can do with it pretty much is, like, I'm gonna probably put like a subscription into like Netflix on it or something. You know, like something random
Right. Yeah.
where I can pay like a really small percentage but keep the card open under 30%.
Yeah.
Because the longer you have a card open, the better your chances.
Yeah.
Loading new mag.
Which is all stupid. I wish I didn't even need credit. You don't need it, but it's very helpful.
Yeah, that's good. I prefer. I mean, I prefer spending cash, but
Down to one
I
friendly.
don't
Oh, I
like
do
having
too.
to go to the thing
Op
and get
4
cash.
eliminated all friendlies.
So. Plus, everything I do is really online or gas, and I don't like going inside to pay for gas. So.
Yeah, that's annoying. It's not a big deal. It's just like,
Yeah.
what, paying cash for gas?
Yeah, just go inside. It's just nice to interact with someone. You know?
Well, yeah, I guess for me, the only reason I'd use my credit card is for like gas. I don't know. I don't feel right getting like fun purchases on a credit card.
Mm.
That make sense?
I see what you mean, but I don't understand why you wouldn't feel right.
So like, no, but I mean in like, ooh, I really want my, I want to buy my camshafts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put it on a credit card and pay it off by the end of the month. It doesn't feel right to me. Like that's to me, I only want to use a credit card for like necessities, like food and gas, and then just pay it off. You know what I mean? Because it's like
Oh, I see what you mean. Well, I mean, you're still paying it off. I mean, I don't
I know
understand what the difference.
I
Oh, it's
just
just
don't
a different
want to get
mentality.
into the
Yeah.
yeah. I don't want to get into the habit of I want this, but I don't want to spend the money right now on it. So I'm just gonna put it on the credit card. You know? Because
Oh,
then
I
like
see what you mean.
I'm
Yeah, I've
disciplined enough to
never.
where I will not
Yeah.
let it get it out of hand. It will never get out
Right.
of hand. But I don't like that thought process.
Yeah. I would just spend it as if I've already spent it. I don't think I've ever thought like, oh, I can't afford this right now. I'll buy it. I don't know. It's
No,
weird.
I mean,
I was
sorry.
I always think of it just like, oh, okay, this is how much it is. I never really think about it as, oh, I'll pay it off at the end of the month. I've never thought about it like that. Now that you put it like that, it's interesting.
Yeah, because you're technically not spending your money right now. You're
Yeah,
spending
I
it later.
feel like it, that's for sure. So maybe that's why
But
I
yeah,
was.
I would too, because it's I wouldn't buy something on my credit card if I could not afford it all in cash right now. Like that's my rule of thumb. If I cannot pay for it right now,
Right.
then I'm not gonna put it on my
No,
credit
yeah,
card.
for sure. Don't. Yeah, don't.
I've seen a lot of people make that mistake where it's like, ooh, I really need this, but or I really want this. I don't have the money right now, but I get paid in a week, so I'm gonna put it on the card right now. And then, oh shit,
No.
my card's about to close out, and I didn't realize it's a whole mess. It's like, no, like this is why you pay for things when you can afford for them.
Yeah.
Credit card's supposed to just help you build credit. That's all it's designed for.
Hmm.
I mean, obviously, it's there to freaking trick you too.
Yeah.
That's why you got to be really, really smart and really careful. Like,
Hmm.
you can't get spend happy with your credit card and then rack up $30,000 in credit card debt, which I don't even understand how people do that. Like, I don't get it.
I don't. It's crazy.
If you don't have the money, you don't spend it.
Exactly.
What's interesting is like, imagine if like banks and everything, like loans and credit cards and all that, are just taken away. You know, how many people would freak the hell out. Everybody would be driving old cars. New cars would not be bought. Like freaking auto manufacturers would freak out. Um,
The whole collapse.
it would be a whole collapse in the economy because everybody loans. And I guess the big thing Dave Ramsey says is it's like there's poor people, middle class, and rich people, right?
Hmm.
Poor people go to like the lottery, pawn shops, title loans. They do things like that.
Yeah.
Middle class people do car loans, mortgages, you know, credit card debt. And then high class people pay cash. It's like, yeah,
Hmm.
as long as you're not rich right now, but you can be with the mentality like spend
Right.
cash on everything.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, this is a bunch of boring bullshit, but I've
No,
been
no,
learning a
no,
lot
yeah.
about
Well, that's good that you're
personal
learning about.
finance.
Yeah, you got to, man. It's good to.
You have to be educated. You have to know what the hell you're doing.
Yeah, because then you'll end up broke.
Yep. But I'm broke right now, but at least I'm not, well, I'm not broke. I have money, but
Hmm.
I'm not where I want to be right now, but at least I don't have debt.
Right. Yeah, that's good. No debt is good.
I mean, okay, I'm $70 in debt because I have my
Oh,
credit card to pay
wow.
off. I'm so scared. Yeah,
Like,
I'm not worried about it at all.
oh, just because it's on your card.
Yeah, I'm in debt
Well,
technically.
yo, I don't think that's debt. Technically, is where, or sorry, debt is where you can't pay it off. It's something you can't pay off.
Debt is just something you owe.
But do you
Like,
really? Like, I guess you do owe it technically, but yeah,
yeah,
I
I haven't
guess you
paid
could say
anything yet.
debt. Yeah, but I don't even consider that debt.
Yeah, debt to me, when I think of debt, I think of like I owe all this money and I have not been able to pay it off for a long time.
Yeah, I'm overdue on it. Yeah,
Yeah. But that's not, I mean, that is debt, but like debt is
that's not
also
a
just,
technical debt. Yeah, technical debt
yeah,
is where you
debt,
just owe something.
exactly. Like if I trade something and I promise to give you something in return, I just need to go get it later. I'm in debt to
Hmm.
you because you
Right.
gave me something and I have not given you anything in return.
Yeah, that's true.
It's all interesting. Like I've really enjoyed learning about like credit, how it works, debt,
That's good.
credit cards,
Yeah,
personal finance. I watch a lot of Dave Ramsey now. I'm just
that's
trying to
good.
understand it all.
Hmm.
I know I'm talking a lot. Sorry, I just have a lot on my mind.
Well, yeah, it's fine.
This really is probably boring.
They're good
If it is,
topics
just
at
let me know.
least.
Well, if it gets boring, let me know. Or if I'm talking too much, let me know.
Yeah, man. I'll let you know when you're boring, bro. Exactly. What are you gonna do? Oh, that's why you're working tomorrow. What are you gonna do today?
Oh man, I want to enjoy the last day of my 3-day weekend,
Okay, so
but
what
I
does that
don't know
mean?
what to do. I don't
Yeah,
know. I haven't figured it out yet.
it's gonna be 6 o'clock by the time you do that.
Nah.
Alright.
I'm gonna probably get off here in a bit, and
No,
shower, clean
yeah,
my
I mean, I'm
room.
done playing. I don't want to play the game no more.
Okay.
So
That works.
I'm not even paying attention to it.
I'm not either. I'm just running around.
But no, I'm fine. Just talking. Talking over.
I see you, Ash. He can. Oh man.
Wait, you're in a game?
Yeah, I thought you were playing with me.
No, I've been
Oh,
in.
when I freaking. You
Yeah,
know
you
what?
must have
I'm done.
left and gone. I was like, yeah.
Well, I just gave myself a ban, so we're good.
It's just like I've been sitting in the main menu. I thought you were just talking. I was like, okay, cool. He doesn't really want to play, but okay.
Oh, you're good. I just got off, so I thought you were with me, but I forgot we got
Oh no,
disconnected.
yeah, I didn't even know it disconnected.
I'm gonna play around with BO2 just for fun. But
For,
yeah, probably drive my car around.
yeah.
Yeah. So eager to do stuff to it, and that's annoying because like
Like what?
I want to put cams in it. I want to get a tuner
Oh,
first
so,
of all.
yeah.
I want to
Okay.
get the tuner.
Okay. Okay.
I want to put cams in it.
Okay.
Uh, I want to there's a lot I want to do to it, but like realistically, the first thing I want to do, tuner, cams, finish the exhaust. Like that's my thought process right now. Everything I want to do.
Then go for it.
Well, I don't have all the money in the world to spend on it right now. It's just a problem. Like I want to start budgeting, so I'm gonna have to put away checks and like split my checks really loosely, et cetera, et cetera.
Hmm.
Something is wrong with Black Ops 2. What the hell? My sensitivity is whack right now.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, like I want to throw cams in there, but like Robert's also promising me free cams, so I don't know if I should just wait for those cams and not spend any money on cam. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
I mean, you're still dumping money, but I don't consider them free because there are ties that you have to do in order to make them work, so I'm not counting them as free, but
That's fair.
I don't know. Do what you want to do.
I just want to have fun with my car. Right now, I feel like my car is just slow, and I want like a fast. I want my car to be like more powerful and more fast. Like I just feel like
Alright,
it's slow and
get a
like
tune. A tune, you'll notice a difference.
yeah, I hate the freaking throttle on my car. Like the
Yeah.
stupid drive-by-wire bullshit is so annoying.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to downshift and I'll like slam the gas, and it's like it's either like or it's like wah! I'm like, oh
Yeah.
my gosh, like I just want to downshift.
Yeah. Buy a tuner then.
So I know, but it's like $400 for the damn tuner.
I mean, you're gonna spend the money anyways, right?
Right, but I'm like, I should at least budget it out to where I don't blow $400 from this check.
It's really up to you and how you want to think about it. On thing for me, it depends on what it is. Like if it's for my car or something that I enjoy and that I have fun with, um, I think of it as two things. One, this is something that makes me happy. I'm not going to make myself suffer when I have the freedom and the safety net to do so, as well as I'm going to be spending the money already. And also, like, it's not like I'm blowing my whole life's money on it because it makes me happy and it's fun or whatever. But,
Right.
at least
It's just a
that's how I
portion,
looked
I
at it
guess.
with my car, for my car at least. It's a fun little project. I'm a kid. I want to have fun. I don't want to be like, oh, I can only spend this much money right now. Like, I mean, that's how I was back then, but I'm different now because I'm older. But I just wanted to have fun, and I did, and I'm glad I did.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I am still 19, but like I have plans and goals. Like I don't know, like I have a plan that I want to follow, but also part of me is like you're still young. Like yeah, you could technically be ahead if I follow that plan, but like at the same time, I want to still be young enough to just fuck around.
Ahead of what? Like, what? Who? What are you ahead?
I'm ahead of for my age group. Like I have a good plan in my head of what I'm gonna do
Mm-hmm.
within the next few years, and it's like I could follow that, but that requires like me being disciplined and not spending a lot of my money, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could, um, I could have a little bit of fun and push that off for another few years, and do shit to my car.
I mean, I don't think it pushed it off a few years, but
Depends. This Mustang, and even Robert was saying it was just kind of why he's changing the engine. It's
mm-hmm.
freaking expensive to shop for this car.
Mm-hmm.
Like the cams, $1,000,
Yeah.
springs, $400, limiters,
Well,
$300.
he's doing performance stuff. Like he's doing more heavier stuff than a normal person would, so I get it. But
That's fair.
again, it depends on what you want to do. Like I
Well, I mean, even
personally
especially
wouldn't want to
now
blow a
too.
bunch of money, but like yeah, it just depends on what you want to do.
I guess for me, it's like I'm in a lucky position with my car because it's got low miles, so I have hopefully a good amount of life left in it to where I can throw these parts on there and it makes sense.
Hmm. Well,
So
you're
it's
eventually
just
gonna like rebuild it and like put all forged internals and stuff, so I don't see why you're rushing to like, oh, I'm trying to gotta squeeze as much power out again, and if that's what's fun to you, then yeah, do it. But
It sounds like fun.
then do it then if that's what's fun to you. I just like loud, good sound, or not good sounding, but I just like loud cars that are kind of fastish. That's it, and that look cool.
No, I mean I agree. I don't care about pushing the max horsepower out of my car,
Hmm.
but it would be nice for it to be making a little bit more than 260 to the wheel. You know, like for a Mustang, that's kind of pathetic. And so
Right.
I'd like to push like 350 to the wheel. Like that would be cool. So I
Yeah.
mean, I could do that. Like I just have to. I don't know what I have to do for that. I mean, there are things I could do, but those are really expensive. Or there's other ways. Or it's just like, what do I want to spend on it? And I don't mind spending money on it, but then like I feel like I'm also breaking my discipline of the other plan that I have, and it's like I'm at a crossroads. Like, do I just still be a kid, or do I actually like grow the fuck up and put my fun aside and just live life like an adult?
You only live once, right?
These are
I know.
So like, I don't know. Kids have fun when they're kids. Kids who are, 7 aren't like, I need a future and think about a job. And I mean, it's good if they think about that, but like, I think it's better to have fun, well, to some extent, not like partying and doing all this stuff till you're 30, but like having fun is more beneficial and more, and like spending time with your family, friends, all that stuff is way more beneficial than financial success and career success because in a sense all of that is just um what's the term, a physical or like
Worldly.
right, like, oh, I got all this money and I'm successful, great. Like, okay, cool, but did you have fun when you were a kid? Did you play outside with your kid and make memories? No, I was too busy focusing on my future and well, are you happy that you did that? Not really. Okay, well, unless you are, then great. But generally, most kids aren't like that. They don't like to have fun. But
That's fair.
frame. Blue
I guess a part
team's
of me doesn't
freeze.
know. Like I completely agree with what you're saying, but a part of me doesn't know like what I'm expected to do. Like, am I at a point where I'm supposed to be growing up and putting all that aside, or is it part of me like should I like I if it were up to me, which it is up to me, but I don't feel like it is at times. If it were up to me, I would just do whatever the hell I want. Like I don't care. Like I would blow my money and but that's what I've always done. Like I've always just got money and spent it because it's always like I can always make more. That's
hmm
always been my thought process. And so it's like now that I'm an adult, I
hmm
feel like part of me is expected to, be mature and
who's expecting?
say, I don't know. I feel this
It's you.
unrealistic.
That's you. You're expecting yourself to do that because you're like, oh, I'm 18, I'm 19, I'm an adult. I need to be doing all this. No, you don't. Like, you don't need to be doing any. Okay, obviously. Okay, you don't need to be doing anything. You can live at home until your parents kick you out until you're 40. Who cares? You don't need to be doing anything. I don't recommend doing that, but like
Right.
there's a limit to what you should put on yourself at all times. Like, are you having fun with saving your money and like, oh, I can't do this, oh, I can't do that, and being so limited while you're so young and you have the freedom to do so?
Yeah, I mean you're right. I know you're right. I completely agree. It's just a hard mentality for me to change right
Right.
now because
No, yeah, I know. I
because
know.
I'm proud of myself for wanting to be disciplined, and it's not
Uh-huh.
like I can't still be disciplined while
hmm
having fun. Like I could still spend my money and
Yeah.
have fun. It's just I guess it hurts me now to spend money because it's like I don't know. I just remember I don't like how it feels when I have like $200 in my bank account. It's not fun.
Right.
I remember having my $7,000 before I bought my Mustang, and I was like, wow, this feels nice. I can actually like comfortably do stuff and not
Like
worry.
what? You,
Like,
well, you can't spend your money because
well, no,
you
no,
go
I mean,
back to
like,
where you started.
I could spend a little here and there because I had a lot saved up.
Okay.
Oh, if I need to drop $200 here, okay, I still have $6,000-7,000 in the bank. Like
Mm-hmm.
something were to happen, if I need to, get a new car or whatever, I could still do that. Like, like whereas if I'm always like low on cash because I'm doing what I want, then it's like I'll have fun doing what I want.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's a part of me that feels guilty, like, man, I should be saving for my
Okay,
future. I should
so
be
then
saving.
just be like Will Wesley then. He's like, I'm not gonna spend anything until I'm at 20K or whatever, however much it is.
But that's also annoying because I understand your perspective of you're only a kid once. Just blow your money now while you can, and
Okay, then
have.
find a sweet spot in the middle where you're not completely broke, but like, so I think you need to change your mentality to be in the middle to where you have enough money to do everything. I mean, 6, 7 grand is like that's plenty to do stuff, and like 2 grand is still plenty to do stuff and still plenty to spend money on. Like, there's not going to be a time where, at least it's very small likelihood, where it's like, oh, I got to drop 1,500 on this thing right now, you know?
I know. I mean, that
Plus,
other than car
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, other than car stuff, which is fun stuff, but like, yeah, I don't recommend throwing 1,500 right now if you have 2 grand in the bank, but like, because at that point, then you'd be really low. But if you're spending like a couple $100, sure, whatever. Again, you have a good job for your age, right? You have a good
Right.
job for your age, which allows you to do these things. But again, like, just don't go overboard on blowing money left and right. But you just gotta
Yeah,
find
don't
that
drain my bank account, but
right.
it's okay if I'm a little low because at the end of the day, I'm going to replenish it anyways. And after all that, I can drive my car around and be like, this is fun as fuck.
Right, yeah, you'll be like, great. And in the end, even if you're at 3 grand or whatever, or like, let's say you're at four, let's say you save up 5 grand or whatever in the
Mhm.
next 6 months, and you spend a total of a grand on your car. Like, yeah, you waited 6 months to spend a grand on your car when you were gonna already spend a grand on the car before that 6K. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know. I
Mhm.
look at it as I'm gonna do this anyways. I might as well do it now, get it over
Get
with,
it out of the
and
way.
go. Because then it's like this whole time I'm too busy, like, oh, I can't get this, I can't get that. I'm not content, I'm not happy because I don't have that thing. But
Hmm.
again, like that's me. But now if it was like a $5,000 thing, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna spend it now. No, I'm not gonna do that. But something that's cheaper, that's gonna make me happy, that I've been waiting for the past 5 years. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Like I've been waiting for this whole moment to make my car all fun and stuff. I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna enjoy it while I can, and I'm not drowning in bills and having to stress about, oh, I gotta live, I
Feed
gotta
the
pay for my
kid.
food, I gotta do all this stuff. Yeah, man. Like
You know,
so
you're inspiring me, Anthony. I'm about to cry. Not
yeah,
really,
bro.
but
Blow the money. No, I'm just kidding. But like, do
have
what's
fun.
fun. Yeah, have fun in a, reasonable manner. Like you can have
Okay.
fun by because like again, it's going too much or too little. Some people party every day and go do drugs and all this stuff. I mean, every day people do that and they have fun, but in the end they're left with, oh shoot, I have no money, I have no this. But there are some people who go to parties like, occasionally and they still have a great time, but they're still good, and they had fun. But
Right.
you just got to find that mix that's good for you because not everybody has the same mix, but yeah.
Right. It's just, yeah, I gotta just find my balance. I guess what I could do is just like split my checks in half. Half goes
Yeah,
to Mustang, half goes to
mhm.
savings.
If that's enough to keep you at the point where it's like, oh yeah, I'm good, then yeah, go for it.
I guess the problem is a lot of the parts I want for my car are like close to $1,000, and I make, this check I'm making like 1,700, 1,600. It's like,
Hmm.
okay, so I'll be left with $600, and it's like, like
But yeah, but
that's
that's $600 adds up. It's
oh
not just like, oh,
yeah,
you're left with $600, but like
but you know what
some
else
of it.
adds up is like $1,200
No,
every
right,
check.
yeah, they both add up.
I know one takes
So
longer.
yeah, um, again, you don't have to buy all of your parts right now. You can buy your tuner, this whatever, this check, next check, whatever, and then the next 2 checks you can buy your cams instead of waiting 6 months. All right, let's blow 2 grand. Like, but
Yeah, that's
but
fair. So I mean, what I could do is when I get paid, I gotta pay my dad back for my
mhm,
graphics card, and then I could just buy the fucking tuner on American Muscle.
You know,
mhm.
Should be done with it.
1981 was the year that
I want that tuner. I need the tuner anyways.
Yeah, yeah.
Like before I can have fun with anything else, I need the tuner.
Right, yeah.
So, but with the cams tuner, if I want my throttle to not suck, tuner.
Mhm.
And plus, you get a little bit more performance with 93, right?
Yeah, no, you'll notice your car different. You'll be like, oh yeah, this is way more responsive. Yeah, like which it'll just feel better.
Yeah. What are you doing today?
My family and we're gonna do stuff. We're gonna spend some time together. We're gonna go a little drive and go eat somewhere and then come back and do nothing.
Nice. I was gonna see if maybe at some point today you'd let me
Mhm.
drive your car.
I
You
don't
can
know,
say no, it's
man.
fine.
Something I didn't think about it. What is Wesley doing something?
I don't know. Probably not.
'Cause I don't want him to drive my car right now. So,
Well, we can do it another time. I guess I feel like if I were to drive your car, I'd be more excited to get my stuff. Because like right now, I don't like my car. Like it's a cool car, it looks
mhm,
nice and it sounds good. It's just not very fun to drive. Like I don't sit in there and just have a blast driving it. It's like you said,
mhm,
it's not very responsive and
mhm,
it obviously doesn't make very much power.
mhm.
So it's just to me, it's kind of a boring car to drive. And so like I guess I'd want to feel what it feels like, but at the same time, I could also just wait until I do it myself.
If you want something fun, that's like, oh yeah, I want my car to be fun when I drive it. You do exhaust. I know that's
Why?
yeah, because
It's just sound.
that's something you get to hear, and it's like, yeah, man, it feels like a race car, even though it may not feel super fast or anything. It's still like, yeah, it's fun. Like,
I guess the part of me wants to
yeah,
wait on the exhaust because
yeah.
Robert has his long tubes and
No,
was able to
right, you're
buy them
right.
off of him.
Yeah.
So that way I could do it. But that's gonna be a pain in the ass because like you gotta
No,
lift
it
the engine
is.
off the mounts and
Yeah. So it just depends on what you want to do. Like I said, if you want to have fun with your car right now and drive it and be able to be like, oh yeah, this is fun, I recommend exhaust. But if you're just trying to do your cams, tune exhaust, then go for it.
right. I think for me, I really want the chop. Like I cannot get enough of the chop, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm listening to Mustangs in my ear with the freaking choppy cams, and I'm just like, oh, I want so bad. Like I want it
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah. I
I
know
want to
what you
just
mean.
start my car up and
Yep.
it makes me so happy. But like I want the best sounding chop, the
Mm-hmm.
least no, not the least amount of effort. I'm willing to put in work. The
Mm-hmm.
best sounding chop for a good price. That makes good performance. And I feel
Mm-hmm.
like yeah, the hot rods do that. I guess I'm just used to hearing them from yours. I want it to
Right.
sound a little different because like
Mm-hmm.
it would be more special to me if it sounded not the same.
Yeah.
But I mean, if they work, they work.
Yeah. You'll still be happy with whatever cam you get, whether it be the hot rod or the comp or whatever. You'll still be happy.
I know. Yeah, yeah. I know that for a fact because I just love the chop. It sounds
Yeah.
so nice.
All right. So then get the tune, cams, and then the exhaust.
I should probably just start off with the hot rods. I mean, you can always change them later. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, you can.
But I'll probably get the hot rods and never change them, knowing me.
Till you do a whole new engine build, then yeah. But
But yeah, if I do a whole new engine build, I'll probably buy like stage threes.
yeah, some super
But
high.
I don't know if I should just buy like a crate block or if I should like take my engine apart and take the block and get it bored out somewhere.
I don't know. Whatever you want to do, that's a couple of years from now.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have to be, but it can be.
Yeah.
I'll say one
'Cause I'm
word
whooping
today.
ass on Black Ops 2 right
Nice.
now.
The consequence of that is losing money, so be it.
Man, now I wish I had extra money right now. I would just buy the tuner, but I literally don't have enough. Like it's sad. I know I don't have a lot of money, but I
Get
literally
paid in what, the couple days?
I get paid on Friday.
Nice.
It sucks.
money.
I'm also looking on Marketplace because there's a lot of tuners on there that are unmarried,
Mm.
but
I don't care.
then you have to buy the free tunes for life
So I don't
after the
wanna say
fact.
Yeah.
If the consequences
The
of that
Bama
losing
tuner
money
comes with the free 93 tune, right?
Uh, uh, what do you mean? Like, oh, if you just buy it in general, it comes with a tune?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I mean, you're still gonna have to get a tune differently because you have
Cold
your
air.
intake, yeah, so.
Cold air intake. I didn't realize the intake like changed that much, the cold air.
What do you mean? Like power-wise?
Like yeah, like you need a tune for it. You don't need a tune, but it's really recommended to have a tune for it.
Right, yeah, in order to get the most out power from it, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, so I guess when I get the tuner before it even comes in, I could just request the tune and be like, hey.
93 tune with what do you
Not,
have? Air Aid?
yeah, 93 tune, air raid, cold air intake. I mean that's it.
Yeah.
What a lot of people do when they first get my car, they do a intake and a tune.
Yeah. Just 'cause it's cheapest.
Yeah, I just really want to feel. I want the throttle response to be better. It's really hard driving the car with a really crappy throttle response.
Yeah, that'll be the tune then.
Can they turn off that learning crap with the tune? Like, 'cause I know the
No,
throttle
yeah, no,
learns
yeah,
based on how you drive.
no, yeah, I think they do turn off when they put it on 93, but because I don't notice any difference. My tune is, or my sensitivity is consistent.
Yeah, mine's not. Did you notice it when you first got your car? Was there any like weird
What?
sensitivity issues with your throttle?
Well, at first it has to learn the tune first. Like you're supposed to take it easy for like the first, I don't know. I think it's 50 miles or so, so the car kind of gets used to it. And then after that, you bang on it. But third gear, I remember it being, m- third gear is my most sensitive one. It's like, yeah, I can feel the difference. It's just way more responsive. But yeah, no, you can feel it.
Shoes that I picked up in Mexico.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is
Like second gear is my
what do you
most
call,
sensitive. The one,
this
at least the
is
one I feel the most.
some
Mm.
sport thing. I don't know.
You keep it easy.
This is to insulate. I
Well,
think.
all right.
Thermal things.
And this is from the
Oh, I guess I'll get the
Brown Street
tune.
temple.
Amazing.
That'll be fun. I'm gonna get the window mount with it too. I'm not gonna wait around
Nice.
like
Good.
Yeah.
like they all did. I'm just gonna fucking.
Well,
No,
the
you
thing is
did.
that
You
if
waited
you
around
come
too,
in
right?
time,
All right.
No,
Did you-
I went, actually, no, I just used my GoPro mount because that's what I had. And I
Oh,
still,
yeah.
I still don't have an official one, but it works.
Oh, you don't really?
No, I don't have an official one. It's from my GoPro stuff.
Mine's the one. The one for our year is just like $25 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's cheap. I'm not gonna get it. I don't want it.
Yeah, I mean, if yours works, you have to spend any money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have a suction cup strong enough to hold something.
Mm.
I'll just buy the kit, the tuner, and the
When it comes
window
to
mount.
scratching
Stick it on the
back,
freaking window.
that's a
Be
classic
done.
comment. How the does Sam scratch his back? Well,
Worries me because that's right where the glass is cracked, so I don't want to like put pressure on it while I'm on there, and it just like spider webs.
I won't.
but
That'll
if I
be
got
fine.
something on my traps, I can kind of, reach up and
Yeah.
get at it. Oh my goodness. When it comes to scratching my back,
All right.
let's see
Well,
how they're looking.
I probably should go do something.
All right. We'll see you.
Let me know if you want to hang out later. It doesn't have to be about the car, but just let me know if you want to hang out later.
Yeah, sure, man. Right.
Thanks for talking.
Yeah, man. Anytime. I got you.
Hey.
I think. Um, are you gonna do anything with Thailand?
Not that I know. She has to work at 1, so no.
Oh, okay, so if you would have already done something. Okay, well maybe yeah, we can do something or go somewhere or meet somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, just let me know.
All right, cool. All right.